gentle, and engaging music begins. Hello, and welcome, my wonderful friends, to Chizzy Folktales. Before we begin our adventure tonight, I have a tiny favor to ask. If you love stories as much as I do, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click that little bell icon so you never miss another magical bedtime story. Your support is like a sprinkle of fairy dust. It helps us bring more fun and inspiring tales to children all around the world. Thank you for being a part of our storybook family. A short, gentle pause was the sound of a soft breeze or twinkling chimes. All right. Are you all snuggled in and ready? Let's turn the page and begin our story. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, lived a mother pig with her three little sons. The day came when they were old enough to build their own homes and seek their fortunes. As she kissed them goodbye, she offered them a piece of advice. "My dears," she said lovingly, "whatever you choose to do in this big, wide world, do it with all your heart and with all your might. That is the key to happiness and safety." The three little pigs waved goodbye and set off on their separate paths. The first little pig was full of joy, but I must admit, he was also quite lazy. He hadn't walked far when he saw a farmer with a cart full of golden straw. "Oh, that's perfect," he squealed with delight. "I'll build my house with straw. It'll be so easy, and I can spend the rest of the day playing." In no time at all, he had built a simple little house. He danced around it, singing a happy tune. "My work is done. It took no time. Now for fun and a happy rhyme." The second little pig was a little more thoughtful, but he too was eager to finish his work and go play. He ventured into the nearby woods and found a pile of sturdy sticks. "This will do just fine," he said to himself. "A house of sticks is much stronger than straw, and I'll still be finished before lunchtime." He worked a bit harder than his brother, tying and weaving the sticks together. Soon, his house was complete. He smiled proudly, dusted off his hooves, and skipped off to join his brother. But the third little pig, he was different. He was wise and patient. He watched his brothers finish their homes so quickly and shook his head gently. "A house must be a safe and sturdy shelter," he thought. "I will take my time and build a home that will last." He found a place that sold strong, red bricks and heavy bags of cement. It was hard work. He carried the heavy bricks, one by one. He mixed the cement, getting his snout all dusty. The sun was hot, and his muscles ached, but he kept working, carefully laying each brick. When he finally finished, his house stood tall and proud, solid, strong, and beautiful. "There," he said with a tired but satisfied smile, "this is a house that no wind can blow down, and no trouble can enter." The days turned into weeks, and the three pigs were happy in their new homes until one afternoon, a shadow fell over the sunny fields. From deep within the forest, a big, bad wolf appeared. He had sharp eyes and even sharper teeth, and his stomach was rumbling. He was very, very hungry. His nose twitched, and he sniffed the air. "I smell a little pig," he growled. He crept silently to the straw house and knocked on the door with a loud thud. Little pig, let me come in," he called out in a deceptively sweet voice. But the first pig peeked through a crack and saw the wolf's big paws. Trembling with fear, he shouted back, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." The wolf's sweet voice vanished. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," he roared. He took a great big breath and whoosh! The straw house flew apart as if it were nothing but dandelion fluff. The little pig screamed and ran as fast as his little legs could carry him, straight to his brother's house of sticks. The wolf licked his lips and followed right behind. He arrived at the stick house and knocked even louder. Little pigs, let me in." His voice was deeper and meaner now. The two brothers huddled together inside and shouted, "Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins." The wolf let out a wicked laugh. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." He huffed once, he puffed twice, and crash! The sticks tumbled and scattered in every direction. The two pigs squealed in terror and raced away, not stopping until they reached their wise brother's brick house. The third pig quickly led them in and bolted the strong wooden door. A moment later, they heard a furious banging. It was a wolf, angrier and hungrier than ever. Little pigs, let me in," he bellowed. From inside, the three pigs replied with one brave voice, "Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins." The wolf bared his sharp teeth in a snarl. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." He huffed with all his might. He puffed until his cheeks were red. The windows rattled, but not a single brick moved. He tried again, and again, and again, blowing so hard he became dizzy and weak. The brick house stood firm, as solid as a mountain. Exhausted, the wolf sat down to think. Then, his eyes traveled up the side of the house and he saw the chimney. "Aha!" he cackled to himself. "I'll be clever. I'll climb onto the roof and slide down the chimney. I'll catch them all from above." But the wise little pig inside had heard the scratching on the roof. Sinking fast, he whispered to his brothers, "Quick, help me." They had already placed a big, black pot of water over the crackling fire. As the wolf squeezed himself into the chimney and began to slide down splash, he landed right in the pot of hot water. With a great yelp of pain, he leaped out of the pot, his tail singed, and shot back up the chimney like a rocket. He ran away as fast as his legs could carry him, howling all the way back into the forest, and was never, ever seen again. From that day forward, the three little pigs lived together in the strong brick house. They were safe, they were happy, and they were much, much wiser. The first two pigs learned a valuable lesson from their brother, and they never forgot their mother's words. "Whatever you do, do it well, and do it wisely." And so, they lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for joining me for this story. I hope it filled your dreams with bravery and wisdom. Remember to follow and subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, sleep tight and sweet dreams.